Hello and welcome to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the mighty Manchu. So we are about to pick a fight with China, which may or may not be mindlessly stupid. The Chinese have a fair amount of unrest. They do have a positive mandate, but there's nothing I can do about that. They're out of manpower. They have a ton of mercenaries. We have a tech lead? We're actually tied in tech, but we can get a bonus morale. And unless I'm wrong, we can get a discipline advisor. So we are going to start this fight. This could be very, 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 very bad. If we can take that region, we will get conquest of Beijing, which will be huge. So how do we want to do this? We probably want to do capture Mandate of Heaven or reconquest. Capture Mandate of Heaven. Okay. And I'm going to promise the Orate Horde up here land. The Orate Horde is going to get demolished, but that is actually part of the strategy, as dumb as that sounds. We're going to let them die, and hopefully they will take a lot of the Chinese with them. And if they don't die, all the better. All the better. Did they actually get that tributary state? I don't think they did. Nope. In the end, the Ming did not get the tributary state. They started the whole fight over in the beginning. Kind of stupid if you ask me, but that's the way it goes. We are outnumbered. Actually, not as heavily as I thought we would be. Only about a 20,000 troop difference. We should be able to overcome with sheer strategy and a lot of a good dose of luck. And then we still have our starting ruler, who hopefully won't die. The key will be taking Beijing. If we can take Beijing, we will be in really good shape. If we can't take Beijing, we have to fight down a 49,000 army, which is coming our way. So, don't know why the Ming are doing this. It seems really stupid to me. Let's see what their actual income is. If they're going to collapse without me doing anything, I'm fine with that. Oh, it doesn't actually tell me what the actual income is. They've got a treasury of 200 something. Okay, so we got to blow 200 some odd gold before we actually have a hope of getting out of this. Luckily, they are being diverted, as I hoped, off to fight the Orate Horde, which is lovely. And the Orate Horde is actually helping us siege this. Please don't come back. The amount of casualties they're going to suffer due to attrition. They've already lost 16,000 troops, and 10,000 of that is due to attrition. Easy. This is going to be a war of attrition. Once we get Mandate of Heaven started by controlling Beijing, we should be in pretty good shape. The other key point is we want to boost war exhaustion as high as possible. As high as humanly possible, really. We also want to catch up in tech if we can. Diplotech. And hopefully we don't go absolutely broke. We'll definitely have to make sure part of our peace deal with the Ming is money. As much as I would prefer land, we need the money. So, we want to take that, which is going to require 32 war score. Okay, if we take the Mandate of Heaven, that'll give us, what, 25 or something? 30 something war score. Yeah. No, 25. I was right. If we can also take Beijing's capital, we can kind of wait and force them to fight us on our terms rather than theirs. We're going to take them in. Fortunately, I'm getting further and further away from a diplomatic tech, but there's nothing I can do. Ooh, they are coming for me. They are coming very fast. I don't really want to fight a defensive battle. I really don't. A defensive battle would not be the way to go on a fort. I think we get a penalty if we're attacked on a plane, actually. Let's see. They have now lost 36,000 troops, 27 of which is attrition. We've lost 7,000. The Ashikaga are funding our war. Lovely. Thank you, Ashikaga. You know what? You've been so nice. Let's improve our friendship with you. Beijing has in fact fallen. Good. Next fort, I guess. There we go. They're actually wanting peace now. Good. How much will it take for you to piece these guys up? They're negative 42, so they're not going to last too long. Good. I want them to peace out. Maybe even give land to the Ming. Ideally, they will release Mongolia as an independent country. That would be absolutely marvelous, because we actually have claims on, or we will have claims on some of Mongolia. Right. Or Eastern Mongolia. Oh, we already own Eastern Mongolia. Duh. Okay. But let's actually get some claims going over here. Actually, you know what? What am I? I'm an idiot. I should be building a spy network on the Ming to speed up the siege. It's not big, but every little bit helps. There we go. Every little bit helps. I really want to smash that Ming army in Beijing, but I also want to take the fort in Datong first. Probably said it wrong too. And the Orit capital is still holding out. And actually the Ming have backed off the fort in Beijing. So that's good. What are we looking at for army strength? They are relying pretty much solely on mercenaries at this point, and virtually no cavalry at all. And it looks like we're actually going to catch them out here. This should go easily in our favor. If not, we've miscalculated severely. No, it went in our favor. Good. All the negative war score right now is due to the Ming occupying these guys' land. So once that's over, we should be having a positive war score. And it looks like our vassal is actually doing a very good job carpet sieging in the south. Once the Orates pieces out, we're going to be facing the full might of the Chinese Empire, which is not going to be fun. But I forgot, I should actually have made these guys a state. It's them in control of it. We'll give you to the tribe. Not enough? That'll be enough. Can we accept alternate cultures? We can actually do Buryat. That is good. Gold production is not perfect, but it'll slowly accumulate given time. Another fort has fallen. The Orate Horde should be leaving any time now, even though we have... should actually see that we're winning the war, but... they probably won't understand that. The key point is we don't want to give the Ming too much revanchism. Ideally, we'd like to break China, but that's going to be very hard to do. We've got one, maybe two wars here before the Ming actually can compete against us militarily. And then we're in trouble. And then we're in trouble. Can we win this? I think we can. Should be able to. Come on. Come on. Oh, they got endless reinforcements. Wow. Oh no, I won. Oh, wow. I actually won that. Huh. Didn't see that coming. I thought I lost that. I won that too. Wow. Okay. Let's withdraw for the moment. We need to rebuild. We just smashed two very large Ming armies. That was rough too. We're really surviving on the fact that some of our troops have an insane amount of discipline and we have a large boost of morale. I'm really surprised the Orate has not pieced out yet. They're actually putting up a legitimate fight. I would have expected them to run away immediately. Very low reinforcement rate, unfortunately. Reinforcement rate. Very, very low reinforcement rate. Okay. The Orate is still fighting on. This is amazing. Go Orate Horde. All in favor of that. More troops, 4,000 more needed. I think we might have taken on pretty much the entire Ming army there, didn't we? They are really weak. I can see why the Orate Horde doesn't want to leave. Ally and more score and everything else. 2 more months. How much should we need? Maybe only 800? No, we need 1,800. There, our army is pretty much rebuilt, so we can now adventure deeper into the Ming lands. We want... Oh, the Orate has peaced out. Okay, fair enough. I guess we can get that. Close. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit more war score here. I'd like another province or two, just so that the Ming have less land in the future. I wouldn't mind smashing another Ming army, I just gotta be careful they don't smash my army. Would be the tough point. Is that literally? Oh, okay. 3 gold. I have to get that autonomy down relatively fast. Ooh. Yan separatists, not good either. Actually, in some ways that's really good, because now we got a massively increased war score. Oh, interesting. As long as we don't let them take that fort, they're going to serve as a penalty towards the Ming's enthusiasm, which is great. A real penalty. Fort down there too? It is. Okay, so the Ming are also dealing with another rebellion in the south. And another rebellion up north. Wow, they're having rebellions. We need 6 more war score and we can take all of this. What is required to actually take Mandate of Heaven? I'm curious if there's an actual... Doesn't look like there's actual thing. Interesting. Very interesting. Hopefully we don't have the same penalties the Ming do in terms of all of this penalty. In which case we really don't want to take the Mandate of Heaven too soon. Actually, you know what? Let's not take these. Any chance we can force the Ming to release? Oh, that's that bad. But you. Actually, that is almost viable. Wouldn't hurt the Ming that much, but again, anything that weakens the Ming in the long run could be useful. But I think taking the land ourselves is more useful. Oh, I have to take money too. That's it. I need money. Another key point. Need money. Claim the Mandate of Heaven from the False Pretender so I actually can get it? What are you, crazy? Where is that? Claim Mandate of Heaven, 50. Oh, I can't get it. I'd have to give up taking Beijing to get Mandate of Heaven. No. Nope. Unfortunately, no. I don't want them to take Beijing, so I've got to see if I can force a peace before Beijing falls. There we go. I need money actually, don't I? Give them some back and then take money. 700 gold and a lot of provinces. Nice. Very nice. And we are definitely over 300 development now. But that is also a positive. How much do the tribes want? Okay, 30 is enough. Now we have to actually core all this, which is going to take a lot. But actually, you know what I should do? I should raise these provinces pretty quickly. I know, lowering development and all of that, but the monarch points, I think, at this point are more needed. Plus, it just annoys the Ming even more. So I won't pillage my Manchu provinces just because they're Manchu provinces. Not going to hurt my own people. And once we retake that for 126, we so that under control. And we will actually do that. And we will use you to reduce inflation. It's actually a slight net gain doing that, which is funny. Wow, that literally blew all our money. We are poor. I feel like really poor. Alliance breaking with your rate. Why are you so unhappy? Trust. You pieced out of the war though, buddy. Okay, well, I'm not going to help you at all, though. If you want to break your alliance, go right ahead. And that should also be those rebels fairly easily squashed. We actually have manpower still, which is impressive. Go. We got smashed. Let's move on to occupy that region. Did we... Oh, I haven't actually cored it all, have I? And I have to own Eastern Mongolia, right? To actually own it, okay. 37% that way. Quite a few more years. Quite a few more years. But that's mostly due to my negative diplomatic reputation, due to being overextended. Of course it is. Okay, relatively easy victory. We lost our rate. What are the Ashikaga doing? The Tokugawa are doing really well. Part of the reason I'm interested in the relations with the Ashikaga, if I could have them as an ally, that would really make it unlikely the Ming are actually going to come after me. Although, considering I just defied the Ming, I'll probably find a few allies in the world. Caradel, for example, will willingly be an ally. Oh. Raising power increased. I wish I'd had that earlier. Anyone rival the Ming other than the Ashikaga? Doesn't appear to be. We can only rival the Ashikaga, but not the Ming. Fair enough. How are we doing? We are 6th in the world, 400 development. The Ming are under 1,000. Wonderful. About as good as we can expect from a single ruler this whole time. It's been, what, 32 years, and we still have the same guy? That's actually a pretty long reign. You are attackable, but the Ming would defend you. Not going to mess around with them. We will sit. We will wait. We will core and hopefully get the Zil culture under control. Actually, you know what? Let's raise Beijing a bit. Much cheaper to core now. Much cheaper to core. I don't think there's... I think I've already got the achievement pyramid of goals. Otherwise, I'd have just got it right there. Raise a province with 30 development or more. And the next time we can attack the Ming is 10 years. Okay. Unfortunately, we will have to do that on our own. Not going to be fun. Not fun at all. I want to get to at least 5 army professionalism before I mothball my armies. Probably mothball my forts, though. Right now we actually have a huge boost to our morale due to that event, so bet we can't pick another fight. I can ally the Ashikaga, though. And once this truce with the Ming run out, they will start getting unguarded Nomad Frontier if I can survive that long. They did get revanchism, though. A fair amount of it, too. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. But their mandate of heaven is ticking down. So, I guess I'm fine with that. Not perfect, but again, anything that weakens the Ming is our motto. Raise 3 more banner troops. I can support, or I can have 8 more. Can't support them though. We're gonna get this tech soon. Probably. I really do want to create the Renaissance, but at this point I don't think it's worth it in my own lands. Although if I relocated to Beijing, maybe. I want to find a farmland province. Actually, I could relocate to North Hebei once it's cored. It's a farmland, be relatively cheap to develop. I've got a lot of monarch points. Probably wouldn't be worth it though. Sadly, probably not worth it. The Ming have gotten an idea group. They've gone administrative. Okay. Probably because to maintain cheaper mercenaries. Their army is rather weak at the moment though. 9 years. 9 years. How are we doing drill-wise? Almost there. And coring is almost done too. We will definitely want to get these regions under control relatively quickly. If I can add them to our empire, that will help us a lot. Somehow we're still keeping up in horde unity due to the raids and constant fighting. Do I want tech or do I want other stuff? Do I still have that tech bonus? Actually don't. Or I can get a stability which will help reduce corruption. I don't really need the development, although the development would be nice. It's not what we need. Take the tech. I know this doesn't help that much because I got a tech and then I immediately blew it, which is going to keep the unbalanced research modifier going. What can you do? What can you do? All I can really do is mothball my army, but also get a couple cannon in it. Question is, will that be enough so I don't fall into debt? Answer is no. Okay. We want, what is it, 5 cannon? We just have to avoid dying in the time it takes for us to get further. Okay. North Hebei, Beijing almost cored. That will help with the corruption. I could probably reduce the Radiant corruption, couldn't I? Oh, still not enough. Not enough. I'm supposed to get rid of a fort. In the long run, that southern fort that was Korea's is more valuable. So that will save me a little bit of money. And my ruler finally died. Well, you know what? There is a benefit to that. There is a benefit to that. We'll just sacrifice it. Yellow shamanism, tolerance of heathens. Can I not pick black? I can't even pick black shamanism even if I wanted to. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. All the land I own is either Tengri or Confucian, so it's not a real issue. Although Korchin is still around. Let's see. He doesn't have an heir, our ruler, which could be very bad. But hey, look at it this way. On the plus side, we don't have to spend as much money rooting out corruption. To the point we can actually be stable, which is amazing. Stable income with cannons. Kind of. Don't really get how our ruler's mother being like a cowherd is a problem when you're a nomadic horde. A little confused on that point. That'll give us a little bit more gold income. We can reduce inflation. Rein that in a little bit. Not perfect. Probably not raise another cannon actually. -35. If I could get rid of another fort, I'd be good. I don't want to get rid of this Korean fort, but I will. There we go. Positive income, reasonably stable. We have an heir. As long as our ruler doesn't die in the next couple months, we should be good. So that will be it for this episode. Sorry that was long, but we are now a very large, relatively powerful nation. And we just have to court these lands and we'll actually hopefully be making some money. So, positives all around. Now let's hand out this last. Oh wait, I've got all those provinces. I've got to make them to states. What am I, an idiot? Okay, well I'll do that between episodes. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.